this, and then right here. What's going on, everybody out there on YouTube? This is John of JSMJmusic.com, where we learn music and we love music. And I'm going to be doing a tutorial today on one of the comments that I got on the last tutorial that I did, which was from Bishop Dresser Clark, that asked about doing a breakdown of those advanced chords and that song that I did with it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with basically what I did. I started off like this, and it's in C sharp. So I did G sharp to A, and then I went back to G sharp. So it should sound like that. And then I went to that F sharp right there. You can also do a half step too if you want to add a little something, you know, you can do it like that. You can, instead of doing an F sharp, you can do the G. So, but I did. And then from that D sharp, sliding off with my middle finger. And when I play that twice right there, I went into the chord. And I kind of start down here with that. So this chord is going to be your C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp on your left hand. And on your right hand is going to be F, A sharp, C, and F. So okay, now the next chord is going to be D, A, D. D, A, Dad. I'm sorry. D, A, D. And it's going to be on the right hand, G sharp, B, D, and F. That just got me, y'all. I had to say it. All right. So, and then, so you saw I said with that G sharp right there for the next move, I just stretch my pinky out, or you can just hold the sustain pedal, or don't play anything at all, and then just hit it by itself like that. And then that next chord will be D sharp, A sharp, C sharp on the left hand, A sharp, C sharp, and F sharp on the right hand. And I kind of love you, I love you. And all right, and then right there. So I do A sharp, C, C sharp, D sharp, and then I play the F, and then I go to that chord right here at the bottom. Okay, so left hand is going to be, after I play that right here, the left hand, D sharp, A sharp, C sharp, and then right hand, G sharp, C, C sharp, and F. And then I do, I move to that move right there. So on my left hand, D sharp, and then I play a B, and then I have a G, B, and F on the right hand. So, all right, and then the next move I do that move again. This like that. I do two of those moves in a row right there. So and then from the C sharp, roll off to the D, to the D sharp. So, and then while I play that, I go into this chord right here. Left hand will be G sharp, D sharp, right hand, G sharp, A sharp, C, and D sharp. And then I play that just one more time with that D sharp. And then the next chord will be right here. So I come off of that. So I play the bass hand while I do that, and then I play this chord, which is F sharp, C sharp. Then on the left hand, right hand, G sharp, A sharp, C, D sharp again, and then I do kind of like in the beginning. So G sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and then that little move again. Now, on this move, I'm going to do this. So whichever fingers feel comfortable to you, but it's going to be, you're going to hold that F at the bottom while you do this, and at the top you're going to hold the F up at the top, right here. So I'll come off that C, come off the C to hit the C sharp, and I play that F right there. F at the top. So while I hit that C sharp, I'm playing the F right here, and then the C, and I hit the D sharp right here, and then alright, and then while I hit the C sharp on the left hand, I'm playing the A sharp, and then I play the A on the right hand, I'm playing the C on the left. So I'm holding these two on the outside right here. Okay, so that's for that move. And then I do, all I did was when I do that, I walked up from the G sharp. So, and then, and then I played the G and the B. All right, and on my right hand, I'm playing F, A sharp, D sharp. So, and so the next move would be A and C sharp, and then G, C, F. Okay? So, because we're getting ready to go into that. So, it's just a way to get to the 6. And then so I say C, and then I go into this chord, okay, which is left hand, A sharp, and F, and then on the right hand, G sharp, C, C sharp, F. And then I do that, 'cause you care, and then I do that move again. Okay, and so that move I did. Then I repeat it, but then so I play A sharp, you know, that same move, but I'm playing this chord that I had on the bottom hand. I mean on my right hand, I just switch it to my left hand and play that same thing over it. So I'm playing a G sharp, C, C sharp, F, and so when I play, okay, so when I get to the top, I am going to be playing G, C, C sharp, F on the left hand, and A, C, F on the top. And then what I do is I kind of just invert the chord, and I just add the C on the top. So I'm playing a C, same chord down there, but C, F, A, C. So, okay. Now, the next move, B, you know, 'cause you care. All right. So, and that's going to be G sharp, A sharp, G sharp, A sharp. And then such right here. So that's going to be D sharp, A sharp, C sharp on the left hand, F, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp on the right. And then for the next move is going to be F, C sharp on the left, and then D sharp, A sharp, G sharp and C on the right. Right here, so. Okay, and so I'm going to be playing the F sharp and C sharp, and then the F, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp on the right hand. So it's going to be just been, just been. Let me see, so I won't lose my spot, so I can, because I'm explaining it. I can play it as fast as I was playing it. So let me go back to it. Yeah, yeah. So now I'm playing with that F sharp and C sharp. I'm playing F sharp, A sharp, and D sharp. Make sure I ain't playing in. Yeah. And I stayed there on my left hand with the F sharp, C sharp, and then I play G sharp, C sharp, F. And then I play for the next move is going to be G sharp, D sharp, and then it's going to be F sharp, A sharp, C sharp. So one more time. Then now I'm just gonna, while I hold that, the last move from the left hand, I want to play the G sharp, and then I'm gonna take this move. So, hey, if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel so you can get more videos like this one. Let's jump back into the tutorial. And then right here. So, left hand, I'm playing G sharp, D sharp, F sharp, and I'm playing a B, E, G sharp, and then I'm keeping that chord the same on my left hand, and then I'm just going to move down a whole step, which is going to be A, D, F sharp. So after you do that move, and then you're going to go back to the first chord. So it's going to be C sharp, A sharp, G sharp, D sharp, F, A sharp, C, and F. And then kind of tap that twice. Following that same movement, you remember that right there. It's the same movements right there. Now, after we do that, now it's going to be something different. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Right there. That part. Had to remember where I was on that part, okay? So, now here we are. So we're gonna play the D sharp, F, F sharp, G sharp, but you're gonna turn that into a chord when you hit that top G sharp right there. So when you play that top one, it's going to be left hand, G sharp, D sharp, F sharp, and it's going on the right hand, B, D sharp, G sharp. So, and then hit that twice, like. Now, okay, so this is kind of, well, it's not kind of, it's actually reharmonizing the chord, or the sound, the melodic line of magnify. So it's still in there. So, magnify. So you see it's still in there. But I use a different chord over it, so just to do it. So this chord is A, C sharp, G. And I'm playing it over a B, playing under a B, D sharp, F sharp. So, and then I'm going to hit this one down here, the C sharp, and while I do that, I'm going to play this chord. So I'm playing, so I'm holding the sustain pedal, and then I play a F and a B, and then a F, B, A sharp, D, and F right there. So and then this part right here, gotta make sure I play it before I actually, explain it. Yeah. Okay, so this part right here will be, so I'm playing, that's what I'm gonna do, right? That's what I did right there. So you gotta play the chord like that. So it's gonna be F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and then on the right hand it's gonna be F sharp, A sharp, D sharp. So I'm gonna keep that chord the same on the left hand, and then play the F, G sharp, C sharp. So, okay, and then I'm going to play a, while I keep that the same, I'm gonna play the D sharp, F sharp, A sharp, and then C sharp, F, and G sharp. So, and then I play A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp. Just try to make sure I get all these notes together. And then I play a G sharp, C sharp, F. So it's going to be, and then I pick up my thumb so I can go ahead and play this while I'm still holding these other two. So whatever that was at the top, I'm just repeating it. So I did a whole loop. So while holding that. So now for this move right here, you're going to play the D sharp, F sharp, A, C sharp. Okay? And then I'm going to so here's the actual move, but I come off of that G sharp to that A like this. while I'm holding this down. Okay, so while I hold that chord, A and C sharp, and then G sharp, and then B, and then F sharp, and A, and then I do another little flicky motion, but I kind of hit all three of those. So from that D sharp to the E to the F, kind of, or if you just kind of rub across that like that, and then get to the F and G sharp, and then your D sharp, F sharp. So then pick up my thumb on my left hand so it can get out the way, and I'm gonna end up playing the C sharp and the F on the right hand, and then I thought I flicked again, but I ain't flicked this time. It's just a B and a D sharp, and I pick up my other hand, move it out the way. So a lot is going on. I move that out the way, my left hand, so my left hand started getting out of the way, so I could come down with this hand to play the A and the C sharp again. Notice that's where I started, that's where I ended. So on both of the moves I did that. Okay, so and then right there you gotta move right here. So I come off of this chord going backwards. Backwards arpeggio of it. But left hand is playing G sharp, C sharp, F, and then G sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and F on the right hand. But so I backwards arpeggio this, forward arpeggio that one. And then I do so G sharp, C sharp, while I hold that. So I'm on the melodic line. That's why my and then I play G sharp and C sharp, and I may put that F sharp in there, so you can leave it off or you can have it on. And then on my right hand I'm playing A sharp, C sharp, F sharp. So while I hold that, then I go down to a G sharp, C sharp, F, and then I play the F sharp, A sharp, D sharp, and then I do this chord right here, which I'm still playing my G sharp, and then I'm playing on the C now, and then I play a F sharp, A, C, D sharp. So I may have did that. And I may do that, walk down like that. Now for the outro. Okay, I'm playing this. So alright, so that chord is a little bit of a stretch. So if you can't stretch it, it's fine. You can just do that like that. It's fine. So I'm playing a C, G, E on my left hand, and on my right hand I'm playing a A, D, F sharp, A. And then, so I can't really reach that, so I have to, now some people got long enough fingers or they got a long enough stretch to do that, but on this part, so even with that first one you can do it like that. Hold that sustain pedal and do like that, arpeggio it. And then, so with this one I'm playing a D, A, F sharp. And on my right hand I'm playing a B, E, A sharp, G sharp, and a B. So, and then I just go back to the first chord that I played. So, and then, and I kind of backwards arpeggio that. And this is the very first chord that we played. All right, for the little scaly thing. All right, for the scale at the end that I did, all I did was so this right here. So here's the note. I'm gonna spell out the notes of that scale that I played, which is D sharp, F, and then G sharp, A sharp, C, and then right there's where it starts again at the D sharp. Okay, so I would end it like this. So, and you can make up whatever you want to make up with this scale. You can do whatever you want to do with it. Yep, minor pentatonic. Yeah, minor pentatonic scale. So, but I played it over the C sharp. And that's how you would end the song with it, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video tutorial. If you did, go ahead and show it by giving the video a thumbs up. You sure do help out the channel by doing that, so thank you in advance for doing that. Hey, you guys, look, my Patreon page is up. If you want to dive a little bit deeper, okay, into these other video tutorials, because the other tutorials that I'm going to be doing that dives a little deeper are going to be placed on Patreon. So if you want to find out some more tutorials and more things that are going to be in depth, make sure you join my Patreon page, and so you can be a part of that. Also, join my social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. Think about doing a TikTok as well, so it's coming up, okay? So make sure you just stay tuned with me on that, and as well as also my website, www.jasonjmusic.com. Make sure you continue to comment and like and share. If you know someone that will gain content from this value, make sure you share it to them so they can get the information as well. All right, you guys, this is John of jasonjmusic.com, where we learn music and we love music. I'll see you in the next video tutorial.
J Music. Learn music, love music.